Hey gang, Scott here. So this is my second attempt at this video with the same title, like, why have there not been any videos? And it's because I've been enjoying and also wrestling with Lightroom's native HDR editing. And the video, like maybe a few dozen of you saw early this morning as I record this and as I post this. I just really wasn't happy with how it came out. And I've been wrestling with a lot of different things with my native HDR workflow. Not so much with the editing, but just effectively how to share the information. And so that's been one of the reasons that I haven't been posting videos. I've been wrestling a lot with mostly video software. But I wanted to use this video to try and show a little bit of what I've been working with and doing and really enjoying this facet of editing. And so let's look at this photo here. And this is an SDR, a standard image that we would edit. You can see the histogram is all here. It looks normal. A little bit of clipping in the highlights, and we see that the highlights I've really kind of pulled those in quite a bit to get to really rein in the sky, and it looks pretty good. But now I'm going to go to the next photo on the other side here. This is the HDR rendering, and you'll notice that this HDR button is clicked and check out the histogram. It's really broad. Now, this photo, this is going to look like garbage on the screen because this is one of the things I've been wrestling with. Like what you're seeing is not what I'm seeing on screen, right? The video software capture type stuff that I have, it's not capturing the HDR display that I'm looking at. It just can't capture that color gamut. And I have wrestled with every setting that I can find, twiddle, and change in a completely different recording set of software that I'm learning as we go here, OBS Studio. If anybody knows about it and how to get that to work properly with an Apple XDR display, go to my website, hit the contact form, send me some information, leave comments, however it might be. But I've gone through like everything that I can find, and I still can't get it to capture the HDR richness and present that in a way that is helpful in a tutorial. So what I'm going to do here, going back to this HDR processed image, is I'm going to turn on this Visualize HDR. And this will probably look reasonable in this video, but all of these, cyans, blues, purples, little bits of magenta, those are all representing additional stops, right? Dynamic range, +1, +2, +3, even up into +4 of the data that's in our raw captures, right? Our cameras are capturing this, 12, 13, 14, 15 stops of light, and traditionally, with SDR, standard dynamic range, we take that and we can rein in the highlights. We can squeeze things down into that normal traditional histogram, which is this half right here, right? If I hover over that, that's like this part here. But then with HDR editing, you get all these additional pieces. Now, of course, the problem being, I'll turn that off, looks wonderful on my display. What you're seeing is probably not going to look all that great. So the best that I can offer is when I export one of these photos, and it can bake in some of the HDR settings. I can kind of show that on an SDR display. So I'll show you here, like the photo here that's been rendered as just SDR, and then this same image but edited with the HDR information. It's just a little bit richer. It looks much better on an HDR-capable screen. In fact, Instagram is one of the apps that supports HDR. I'll go share this photo on Instagram as well, so it should be even richer because our phones have HDR displays. Most modern smartphones have that. So this is one of several reasons that I haven't been posting tutorials. Really enjoying this level of editing, but it does really change my workflow. It's kind of like both the best and worst thing that's happened to my workflow, simultaneously. Really like the richness of being able to pull in all these highlights without having to go and crush the slider, right? Again, just back to this photo. I pulled in the highlights some, mostly just to really rein in the super bright whites that are, right out at the edge of the horizon, versus what I did in the SDR, which was really squeezing it all down. So there you go. I mean, that's what's been going on. For those of you that were asking, like, hey Scott, it's been a couple of weeks, everything okay? Everything's fine, and thank you for the concern. It's very nice. But this is what I'm going through, trying to figure out how can, and maybe I have to wait for video capture software to catch up a little bit, so that I can present more of these things in a better way that would be, the type of tutorial that I'd want to deliver to you. Anyway, that's it. I do hope to be back really soon with more content. But until next time, my name's Scott Davenport. Have fun.